Do you agree with Aristotle that the ability to laugh is what literally separates us from the rest of the animal kingdom?
God, how can I disagree with Aristotle? That would be, blasphemous. But
not as an academic. I mean, you as a person.
As a person, I truly believe we're the only creature that laughs.
What about you?
I do think there's something about the way we laugh, the way we share, the emotional feeling that leads to a laugh. That is kind of, I don't know of any other creatures that do that.
Wrong.
You can't do that to me. Screw you.
I don't know if it's wrong because in all honesty, the scientific debate is still the jury's still out on this question whether we are the only ones that laugh. But it's one of those things that if you poke around a bit, and let's poke, shall we?
Okay.
Be beside you.
The question becomes much more complicated.
Oh, okay. So
introduce yourself so I don't mangle your name too badly.
Oh, absolutely. My name is Jaak Panksepp.
Jaak Panksepp.
Yes.
Jaak Panksepp is a neuroscientist
at Washington State University.
And for the last 30 years, he has studied animal emotion, particularly, and this is his specialty,
happiness and play. Playfulness.
In rats, for example.
Do rats play?
Well, yeah.
Oh, yes. When they're still young and you put them together, they start tussling immediately.
But when they play, they're silent.
I mean, no squeaks or anything?
Really? All the while, they are headbutting each other, they're flipping each other over, they play really hard. No sounds. That's our starting point, okay? So one day, Jaak and a grad student are standing in front of a rat cage watching two rats wrestle silently, and the grad student, this guy by the name of Brian, turns to Jaak and says, "Is it really possible they're not making any noises? I mean, look at them. Maybe they're making sounds, but we just can't hear them." So he suggested to Jaak, why don't we order one of these little black boxes?
They call them bat detectors.
That nature people use to listen to bats. What if we put one on the rat cage? Maybe it will take whatever sounds might or might not be there, lower them down to a range that humans can hear.
And I said, okay, we'll buy the equipment. And the equipment arrived, and the first day we had a couple animals playing, and we tuned it through the various frequencies, and lo and behold, it's like a playground at 50 kilohertz.
What did it sound like?
It's like...
So all of a sudden, you just heard this sound erupt from the little box?
Absolutely.
Wow. So now they had this sound that no one had ever heard before, and there's two things you need to know. First, the rats would make the sound sporadically. Each little rat would make it just like chick, 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 chick. And second, Jaak had no idea what the sound was. What did it mean? I mean,
what do you mean? What are they saying?
What are they saying to each other? He knew it had something to do with play, but was it just like a hi, hi, hi? Or was it something more aggressive like, you want a piece of me? Let's wrestle.
That's what I think.
Or maybe they're excited and they're saying, give me sex. You want to have sex?
Or arousal. I think arousal, you make a couple of chirps.
Or maybe it was just a grunt of some sort.
There's a lot of possibilities.
10 years they study this sound, trying to figure out what it means.
And every theory failed somehow.
Well, nothing was conclusive. Then one morning, Jaak walks in to the lab, which he showed us.
We are going to the animal facility on the 5th floor.
With a crazy idea.
One morning I came in and I says, Jeff.
His grad student at the time.
Jeff, let's go tickle some rats.
What on earth gave you that idea?
I don't know. This is the mystery of having a new idea.
Oh, okay. So he and his grad student quickly walk over to the rat cage.
We pick up a rat. We carry it to a box. We put it in the box. Okay, the animal's going in. And I begin to tickle it.
And by tickle, it's just like you would tickle a baby.
Meaning what?
Like coochie 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 coo with the fingers.
Yeah, you're moving your fingers rapidly all over the animal's body. There's a male rat.
He demonstrated.
Tickle.
The sound that came out was the same chit-chit-chit as before, but now it was louder, more continuous.
So you can see how consistent it is.
Plus, it had this very familiar rhythm and familiar dynamic quality, the way it went. And for the first time, it occurred to Jaak.
My God, what if that's laughter? What if that sound is laughter?
Visually, I must say it's pretty convincing. When you see him do it, and we put a video on our website, radiolab.org, when you see him tickle a rat and the rat kick its little rat legs and chirp like mad, it does look like the animal is cracking up. Like a little kid. What were you thinking at this moment?
We were thinking, this a fluke.
It's a fluke.
This a fluke.
You didn't trust what you were hearing.
Well, we trust what we're hearing, but I said, let me get another animal. Okay, here's another rat ready for a tickle session. Tickle. Whoa. Bingo. Exactly the same. Exactly. I still kind of said, come on, this is too good to be true. Let me get another animal. Okay, here's tickle. Exactly the same. Jackpot.
Here's the kicker. The moment Yak stops tickling the rats, moves his hand away, the rat starts chasing his hand. He moves his hand left, the rat goes left, moves his hand right, the rat goes right.
Exactly. The animal is glued to your hand.
Because it wants to be tickled again?
It wants more. Exactly.
So cool.
Whoa. I'm just running circles with my hand, and the animal's running circles right after my fingers. Want some more, huh? Okay. And if you stop tickling and just leave your hand there in the cage like a dead piece of meat, the animal knows you're alive, and gradually it begins to pounce on your hand, and it begins to nip at your finger.
It's like, come on.
Exactly.
Let me ask you this, though. In terms of calling the squeaking a squeak, or a chirp, or a chit-chit-chit, or whatever you want to call it, that would be one thing. But to call it laughter is saying something very specific.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like that word. Even my friends have advised me to drop that word.
Because they don't think that a rat can feel joy? Or is that why?
Yeah, giving human qualities to animals has been a no-no, since we are closer to the angels than the other creatures of the world.
To laugh is to be an angel.
He was kidding, by the way.
Oh, really? Oh, I kind of believed him.
Oh, you think that he was being...
I thought he meant the laughter in the subtle way that he imagined.
No. He thinks human laughter is not special. He thinks Aristotle's wrong, basically.
Check it out, Aristotle. Do an experiment.
Like, it goes back a long way, back to rats, back to pigeons, who knows, and that all these creatures laugh like us, and they laugh more or less for the same reason as us.
I don't know. You tell a pigeon a good chicken crossing the road joke and you're going to get nothing.
Why? Do you don't think that a pigeon has a rich emotional life?
No, not like
joy
me.
and
No,
delight?
I have talked with pigeons. Let me tell you something.
All right, I'll give it that we probably laugh for irony.
Yeah.
We'd probably do that.
And delight. Do you think a pigeon laughs for delight?
I don't know, but sure, a pigeon experiences delight.
What do you know? You're not a pigeon.
Forget the pigeon. I mean, okay, take a bird that sings. I bet birds sing because they're happy, and singing is probably in a way like laughing.
Oh, if you're going to get all general on me, yeah, sure. Worms like to wiggle.
And wiggling is kind of like laughing.
Yeah, okay. By the way, what's happened to to baby Amanda?
You mean, did she laugh yet?
Yeah.
No. Fortunately not.
Oh, see, so Aristotle's really in deep doo-doo here.
I mean, these days, I don't know about ancient Greece, but these days, people who study this stuff say it's usually around 90 days.
Oh, really?
Is what it's
so
the
we
general.
have a little time.
Yeah, we have a little time. So
okay.
I told her to call us back when she does laugh.
Message 1. Hey there, Dad. It's Amanda Aranchik calling, and I am calling to say that Mina just laughed. She just laughed. She actually full-on did a ha ha ha, like that. It was incredibly exciting, but it was not day 40. It was day, by my calculations, 97. So I don't know about Aristotle and those babies, but this baby here laughed for real, definitely 100% on day 97. So it's very exciting, and we're very excited, and now she's crying because there was so much effort to laugh, I think. Okay, bye.